Okay, welcome to this video. I just want to show you some press up variations that will help you lose chest fat, especially for men. If you're not proud of the way your chest looks, either in clothes or with a vest, or even if you're at the beach and you're topless, give these exercises a try and realize that although your chest is the way it is now and you might not be happy with it, doesn't mean it has to stay like that. You can do things to change it, such as these exercises that I'm going to show you now. So starting off, we're going to start off with a wide press up. Uh, Please remember, guys, anytime your hands are outside shoulder width or just wide in general, it's going to emphasize your chest, sorry, a lot more. So if your hands are inside your shoulders, it's going to use your tricep more, your arms. Because we're trying to work the chest, we're going to go wide. So, for example, when I'm doing the wide press up, I'm going to put my arms or my hands outside my shoulder uh, distance. So my shoulders will be here, my hands will be like this. Now using my shoulder, tricep, and chest all together. But I want to just work my chest mainly, so I'm gonna put my hands outside shoulder width. Make sure that your chest is coming just above the floor. Don't actually slam it down or don't go for any half reps. So I'm just going to demonstrate how a perfect rep would look like. So take a wide arm placement. As you can see, my arms are not like this, in line with my shoulders, or they're not inside my shoulders, outside shoulder width. Now go down, back up. The way I like to do it, to get my chin just above the floor. So this next variation is called the archer push-up. If you watched my pull-up video, you would have seen that I basically do. So this next variation is the archer push-up. What you do is you do a regular push-up, but you come down to either your right or your left. What it's going to do is actually going to use your chest a lot more because you're putting your body weight to one side. So I'm just going to show you how that looks. Just remember that the arm that's not working should be completely straight. And let me just demonstrate it for you. Just like the last variation, take a wide hand placement. So you want to come down to one side, keep the other arm straight, and then push back up. The next variation is going to be a straight bar dip. Some of you, some of you might already know a normal dip where you grab the handles like this, and you go like that. That's a really good variation, but it does use your triceps a little bit more. So the straight bar dip is basically going to use your tricep a lot less. And by using your tricep a lot less, you're actually using your chest a lot more. You can see my chest working when I do it. If you want, zoom it in a little bit and you can kind of see the fibers working. So give it a try. What you can do is just find the low bar like this, jump up to it. Again, take a wide hand placement to emphasize the chest and bring your lower chest to the bar. This is how it would look. Let's go on to the fourth chest variation. This variation is called the Korean dip. I'm not sure why it's called the Korean dip. Maybe that's where it was invented. But what you have to do is basically put your hands behind your lower back on a straight bar like this, and come down and do dips like that. I should warn you though that this is a bit harsh on your shoulders, and you should be careful if you have some shoulder issues or pain from maybe a previous workout or something like that. Do not do the Korean dips just yet because they are quite dangerous for your shoulders. But let me show the people who are watching that can do them or don't have any shoulder pain how it looks like. So these bars are not really that high, so I have to bend my legs. But if you can find a bar where you can just keep your legs straight, because that means you'll activate your core more. And even though we are working the chest with these exercises, if you can add some core element to it, that's always a good idea. But those are Korean dips. So we've now arrived at the final destination, 4 press ups. Um, all the variations that I covered are all good because they're gonna work your chest a lot more than other versions of press ups. But this is basically the last stop in terms of kind of mastering press ups or working your chest with them. And it's actually just a one arm press up. By going onto one arm and doing a press up with one arm, you're basically emphasizing the chest because you're having to push all your body weight um, away from the floor, basically, or off the floor, with just one arm. And the way your body does this is by actually activating the biggest pushing muscle, which is the chest. If you don't know already, the pushing muscles are the shoulders, triceps here at the back of the arm, and the chest. And the chest is significantly bigger than both the shoulders and the tricep. And to move your body, your chest gets activated a lot more because muscle moves muscle. And so to push your body away with one arm, so let's say I'm doing it with my right arm, my right tricep, my right shoulder or deltoid, and my right chest are all going to be used. Since my chest is the biggest, my body actually activates the chest the most to get the job done, basically. So what you can do is basically put one arm or hand on the floor, bring your legs out just like this for a bit of stability, and then just come down and back up. Now, bear in mind, if you get to 3 or 5 reps of one arm press ups, you're really, really strong. But I would even say try to get to 10. The more the better, to be honest. Um, yeah, just make sure that you don't overdo it. And if you feel any sort of pain in your shoulder, because you are putting all your body weight on one arm, if you feel any pain in your shoulders, give it a rest and come back and try it again another time. Alright, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. My chest is already kind of pumped just from doing those demonstrations. As you can see, I got that split in my chest, whatever. The point is to don't let yourself feel down, and if you've got chest fat or anything, and you're not proud of how your chest looks, get out there and do something to change it. You can't expect to have a different result doing the same thing. Make sure that you incorporate these exercises, keep your diet relatively clean, and I promise you your chest will start to change shape and you'll actually like how it looks as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what other types of videos you want to see in the future.